birthday girl. Let's see. Okay.
Whew. And we're
All right.
live.
So we live?
It's hot. I got my glasses on, but I still can't see. We have to wait at least for one person.
All right. Let's see.
Can you tell me about showing the shit?
I can't. Shouldn't the number be at the top?
Yeah, it'll be where it says live. Just me and you right now.
Hey guys, join the party.
It might just be me and you talking to each other.
No, that's fine. That's fine. It's
We
a
can
party.
record it.
Absolutely.
Oh, I messed up my 5-4. Look at all this. This is Lissa. I love that bracelet, Melissa.
Thank you. Thank you, Mari.
That's great. I didn't even see you.
Let's go, no ma'am. All right, we got somebody out there. Hey, guys.
On my account.
We're hanging out with the birthday girl this Wednesday.
Happy birthday, girl.
54.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow. How do you feel, Mari?
I don't know.
You don't even look 54. Does she look 54, guys?
Yes, I do.
No.
50. I look.
Hey,
Yes.
guys.
I'm feeling 50.
You
I
feel
don't even.
54?
I don't know what 54 feels like.
34.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a weird one this year. I think because it's been a rough year.
Yeah.
So everything is like this for me.
Yeah.
So I'm not. Normally on my birthday, I'm calling people singing "Happy Birthday" to me.
Oh. Everybody give Mari a birthday shout out there.
Yeah.
What you drinking tonight?
We drinking.
Wine Down Wednesday.
What we drinking, Melissa? Same thing we
Same
drink.
thing for the other week. Same thing from the
It's
Christmas.
good. It's not much sugar, but it's good.
Malibu rum.
It's really good. I put it in a wine glass because why not, right?
Exactly. Everything goes in a wine glass.
Let's see. So we will.
Let's see who we got out there. We got 7 folks out there now. Hey guys.
It's my
Happy
birthday. Listen,
Wednesday.
we're not playing that what's the name?
Who?
It's my birthday
You
song.
want a birthday song? Okay, we can do that while
What's
we're
that
waiting.
song? We give it like a couple more minutes. Y'all like these crazy ass hats we have on?
Look at the birthday hats. We gotta
Oh, mine came down.
put it back on. She's trying to get out of
I
it
know,
now.
right? Okay, I'm putting it back. Is it back?
Yep, you're good.
Okay.
Looks good on you.
So we're gonna start. We're just giving it. I can see. I think we got 7 people.
Yeah, I see 7
Which
people
is-
out
which
there.
is
Thank you
fine
guys
with
for joining us. I know you guys are out there doing your Christmas shopping, getting prepared, waiting for next week. Can you believe it's already here?
I know.
We had a birthday and
Coronavirus.
coronavirus, Christmas.
It's
All
been
of
a
that
doozy of a year, I tell you that.
Yes, that's okay. Well, we survived. We made it.
Yeah.
So I guess with our 7 friends out there, no mammers,
We're
we'll
gonna
go ahead
start.
and get started. So, Mark, for those of us that don't know you personally, kind of give us a little bit on your background. Like, where you from? Let them know who you are. Miss 54.
That's 54. Well, I am. Oh, y'all got my hair done today. Sorry, I got braids. So I kind of, I know that's not the question you asked, but I got braids
You
put
can
in
tell
today.
them. It's your day.
And it's, how it is when you first get braids.
Yeah, it's
Hurt.
tight.
Yeah. It's not bad, though. But at any
It looks
rate.
good though.
So, anywho, and I'm looking at my phone because we're getting questions piped in. And I had to make sure I keep up with them. So,
Exactly. So, guys, I was gonna say, if you at any
Thank
point in
you,
time, if you have any
Yolanda.
questions about No Ma'am, Mari's we're gonna kind of talk about her and No Ma'am and the group. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to chime in below, and we'll try to get to your answers.
So I can't
We'll
see
try to get to your
now.
questions. You can't see now
I can't see.
for one
I took
reason
my
or
glasses
another.
off, so I
Yeah,
can't
it's the
see
glasses.
that.
It's not the glasses.
I can't see.
It's these
Y'all-
glasses.
No, I can't see. So, Colette, thank you, Colette. Eula, Lisa, Yolanda, Taz, Angela, thank you, ladies. So, anywho, you asked a little bit about me.
Yes.
These ladies, I think, already know. I'm from Columbus, Georgia, which I'm very proud of. I was raised there, high school, all of that good stuff. And I'm the oldest of 3 girls, and raised by a single parent. My parents divorced, I think, when I was like 3.
Okay.
So, flash forward, finished high school, went off to Clark College, which I'm more than extremely proud of that as well. And I went home for a year. I worked at Aflac. I worked there for a year. And HBCU, Clark College at the time, which now
I
is
was
Clark
gonna say, yeah,
Atlanta.
tell them what it is now.
Yeah, right. And then off to a large, predominantly white institution, which I'm thankful for that as well. So that's where I started. And then, you know, here comes corporate America, and I did that for many, many moons. And so that's kind of it. I'm a mom, married, 2 girls, blah blah blah, and that's it.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna go into our next question then. What I'd like to know, and what we'll be asking a series of questions because we want to make this Wednesday all about Mari and the No Man group, and about you ladies and you all out there too. So for everyone that's listening out here, what made you start No Man?
Well, I remember too, because we were at our other home, and I was on the phone, I think with Dolores and Jessica.
Mm-hmm.
And mostly it started with a conversation with Jessica, talking about, aging.
Mm-hmm.
And, at the time, I didn't see anything that appealed to me.
Okay.
Being a
As
female.
far as online,
Online.
Okay.
And I think at that time they were massaging all of these groups,
Okay.
so that it had more of a hip appeal.
Right.
But even with that, I just did not see anything that really resonated with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know whether it was Jessica or Dolores. It was one of them. And I remember sitting there because I had come up with these names that I didn't really like. I won't even repeat them because they may be somebody else's name now.
Okay, like different names that you were thinking of for the group?
Yes, and my whole thing was a resource center. One that we could tap into to get a wealth of resources, but that would be fun, right?
Right.
So I'm like, this or that or this, and nothing. And then I was like, no, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when I told Jessica, she cracked up laughing because she was like, yeah, it made a lot of sense to her. And I remember I told Dolores, so long story short, they both liked the name No Man.
No Man. Okay.
And so for me, it meant being from, again, Columbus, Georgia, I grew up saying, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir.
Southern girl, yeah.
And I still do. But I thought that it was a nice, catchy name for us as we are aging, that we're not quite ready to be called ma'am.
Right.
Even though I still require children.
But you look young. So it's,
I don't feel young, y'all. I feel yucky tonight.
you look great, so.
That's what I do, that's what I feel yucky. Anywho, so that's where the evolution of No Man started.
Okay.
But y'all heifers, crazy heifers.
It's a cool group. I love it. I love the ladies. And that Tasmanian Devil. I mean, there's a lot of them in there. They just give me life. Sometimes I'm just kind of going through, going to bed, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
There's so many crazy women.
We
I
do.
thought I was crazy. So launched No Man 2 years ago, right? So here I am trying to give y'all tips, hints, information, and y'all were like, we don't want to do that. They were like, no, not boring.
No ma'am.
No man, right? Yeah, they were like boring, right? So I'm like, okay, well, what you want to do, right? So all of a sudden, the jokes started coming in, the memes, right?
Right.
And so I'm like trying to push against, and that's one thing I have learned for those that are launching a business or thinking about one. You cannot make people do what you want them to do. Collectively, but collectively, people have a vision of what they want to buy or eat, or and if they're interested in them fried chicken, my favorite. If they're interested in you trying to shove liver down your throat, it's not going to work. So what I decided to do was to go with the group.
Okay.
And being the silly person that I am, it wasn't hard for me to do. It was very easy for me to do. So I noticed that, the humor humor started just growing and growing and growing, and it just, and here we are
It's just
today.
taking off. Well, and the thing is too, and I love the humor during the pandemic times. I mean, during this pandemic, because so many of us were stuck in the house and we needed something to laugh about. So for
Yeah.
those of you ladies that kept me laughing, thank you.
So they're afraid.
It's fun, and and I think too with this pandemic and everyone staying
Yeah.
in and being careful. So a lot of it's made it like a go-to. So it's a
Yeah.
new way to socialize and communicate without having to leave your home. So
Right.
it's definitely been a hangout for me. So
Yeah, and it's one of those things where, but it's not always easy because we have had, we have some growing pains. Facebook is watching, so I'll tell you that as well. If you, I guess with their analytics, they have keywords, they have all this kind of stuff. So if you trigger them, they will let you know. And so we've gone through some of the ladies not liking some of the content, and they would report. So, and I'd be so offended initially. Like, would I just take you all out the group?
Right.
But and then I might entertain too what you're not happy with. So I've had a number of those. Initially, I would be offended. Oh Lord.
Right.
And then but I would read whatever they were offended by. And then it got to a point where people would just be tattling over dumb shit. So those people. But I've had one of the most recent ones, a post I put up that was offensive to someone of a different religion. And it was not my intention to offend her, but that's what I did.
Yeah.
So I apologized to her privately as well as publicly. So some things, like I said, in the climate we're in now,
And everything's so sensitive.
and everything is it's sensitive and it can be dangerous.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be a part of that.
Right.
So she was very gracious and accepted my apology.
That's good.
But sometimes people bitch and moan about stuff. I'm like, this no man. Okay,
Right.
this is what we do.
Right.
We fool.
Well, and we're not perfect people,
Right.
and we're not perfect, so we're not going to get it right all the time. So hats off to you for just acknowledging that it hurt her feelings, and you just move on. So
Right. Thank you.
we have to just agree to disagree. So
Yeah.
we're
So
not-
that was
we're
that
not-
was one of the things. And another thing is, excuse me, being as inclusive, because No Man is predominantly an African American group.
Yes.
However,
Or women of color. There's
Well,
other
women
women
of
of color.
thank you.
Okay.
However, we do have other races within the group, and I'm starting to see more of them, and it's fun. So we have our own kind of humor. So I try not to offend people. So I'm the one who's doing primarily most of the approval of the posting.
Okay.
So we get, I want to say the ladies are easily posting, I want to say maybe 75 a week, if not more.
Okay. So that's kind of hard. So tell us too. How do you filter? Because I know some things you want to actually stay away from.
Right.
So what are some of those things that you try to be
I won't
sensitive?
post. Right. So I won't post anything with the child gyrating or being seductive. First of all, again, I'm from Columbus, Georgia. All right. Raised by my mama and my grandmama. My grandmother would get on me for putting my hands on my hips.
When I dip, you dip, we dip.
No, I ain't got that kind of grandmama. No, my grandmama was not
Those are
10
new
years older
grandmamas.
than me.
Those are new grandmas.
Yes, no. Nor if I say you getting on my nerves, what nerves? What your nerves? That was the kind of grandma. So that stuff still sticks with me. So I don't put anything that I think is inappropriate with children.
Mm-hmm.
Nor will I put anything that even insinuates rape or violence with women.
Absolutely, yeah.
So sometimes the women, and I know that it's coming from an innocent space, but sometimes, the women might want to, let's just say the No Manners might want to post something, with a woman holding a gun on a man with a, so
Okay.
won't do that. anything that also insinuates, like I said, rape or some type of violence against women. Because there's a lot of shit out there with that people, and they think it's funny, and it might be, but it's just, no.
You just never know someone's background, what they've gone through.
But Facebook will
try
put
to
you in Facebook jail too.
Yeah.
Because we've gotten hit like several times with them saying, no. We took it down. This violates our community standard. And then sometimes they do shit where it's like, what? Okay, it's a penis, and it's in pants, and it's big. So what? Yeah. So why is that a big so? But you know, it's Facebook.
We have to be careful, ladies, because good Lord, Facebook police is out there. They're real.
Yeah.
So, but how has the group evolved since it started? Like, is it going in the direction?
Yes.
I know you've been chanting, let's get to 5,000. Ladies, let's get to 5,000.
Yes.
That's Mari's birthday wish and Christmas gift.
Yes.
We got to do it. 5,000.
Yes, it is.
So how has it evolved since we started?
It's growing, and it's
growing.
really exciting. It's more exciting because it's a private group.
Mm-hmm.
So if we were a public group, we would get there much quicker.
Oh, right, yeah.
But because we rely on each other to add like-minded people, then it's taking a little bit more time. But that's okay, because I think that's better, because we understand each other.
Right.
So if we open the group up to just a public page, then we're dealing with men, we're dealing with all kinds of stuff. So,
and then there is a No Man for Men out there too. That started by
that started from the Married with Children.
Al Bundy, right? That whole
Yeah, but that means something totally different.
okay.
Totally different. Like no women allowed. That's what it basically means.
Oh, okay. So we're the actual opposite, where there's no men allowed.
No men allowed, but more of a focus on breaking stereotypes when it comes to age.
Got it. Okay. So I have a question. So No Ma'am After Dark. Y'all know what I'm talking about? No Men After Dark. No man. No, I said no man. I mean no men after no ma'am after dark. So give me the tea on that, Mari. What was the whole
crazy
where I know where it comes from, but where we going with this? What's the whole deal with No Ma'am After Dark? Because I get some No Ma'am After Dark at lunch sometimes. I love it. I ain't judging. In the morning, at lunch, whenever.
Oh my goodness. No Ma'am After Dark, again, just following the group's lead.
Okay.
So, and it's thank goodness and thank you, Lord, that I am you and you are me.
Okay.
We get each other.
Right.
So, and I laugh at the same crazy shit y'all laugh at, I'm gonna tell you. Well, most of it, right? So, No Ma'am After Dark came about with very naughty memes, but funny.
Naughty memes?
Memes.
Okay. Okay.
Memes.
Okay.
So, and they were funny, but it might be a picture of a penis that is supposed to be big but is really small. Or it could be any damn thing. But, so I would approve this stuff, right? But some of the women would be offended, right? Because I'm gonna tell you something about No Ma'am, and I know y'all in here. This is what No Ma'am has a stretch of women on the entire spectrum, all right? From those that are actually too young to be in No Ma'am, but they are slipped in, which is okay. We got some No Ma'amers in training.
Got it. Okay.
But we also have ministers
In the group?
In the group. Ministers, we have social workers, we have PhDs,
We have a community.
we have construction workers, we have police officers, we have educators, we got like nurses, doctors. It's like, but they won't talk. But see,
I get it.
So what happens is,
Are they in No Ma'am After Dark as well?
Yes.
Oh.
But
welcome. Come as you are.
Yes. No judgment. But I love that because it's such an array of women. And so, you know, you place these stereotypes or these myths on people based on, you know, their lifestyle, education, or none. But yet, we all laugh at the same shit.
Right.
And I figure
Well,
it's
human.
right. And I find out, I'm like, oh, I didn't know she was in No Man. Oh, because they'll slip up and laugh at something.
Okay.
So, and I've had a situation where if she happens to be listening, it was someone I invited to be to speak, and she declined because of her job title.
Got it.
But she definitely enjoys No Man. So I'm reading something from Tamara. Can y'all model the gear you have on? Yes,
Hey.
So we're gonna share, you know, our shirts and stuff. But I also wanted to tell you, so that's No Ma'am. So No Ma'am came about from naughty memes and stuff.
Okay.
And I would hashtag them and say, look, hashtag No Ma'am After Dark. So if you see hashtag, don't keep moving, because this is gonna be something that might offend you.
Right.
So then it just occurs to me, just start a separate group.
Okay.
And that way, if you are in No Ma'am After Dark, hey.
Thank you. So in No Ma'am, we wear our pearls, and in No Ma'am After Dark, we clutch our pearls.
Girl, them have a stash of pearls.
Just take them off.
Yeah. Ain't no pearl. Ain't no pearl.
No pearls allowed in No Ma'am
pearls.
After Dark.
No, ain't no pearl. They broke, they on the floor. Ain't no damn pearl. They clutching them in No Ma'am.
Oh, okay, got it.
In No Ma'am After
Got it,
Dark,
got
the pearls on the floor.
Got it. Okay.
So Tara asked that we show our gear.
Okay.
So please visit nomamnation.com. I can't see, which is great, so I can't see. But visit nomamnation.com and you'll see our apparel as well as our products. So going back to No Ma'am After Dark, so this year we designed the websites where we have more apparel and more to come. But we also launched the After Dark side, which is adult toys. And I'm really excited about that because I'm going to tell you, it's a booming business. And it's an opportunity for you ladies that are interested in that. Please don't worry about me or me. You know, I don't care about that. What I'm trying to do is have a line of safe and beneficial products.
Right.
That are accessible via No Ma'am Nation. So check out the site,
nomamnation.com.
And so we also have apparel. So we have these t-shirts that we're wearing.
And I'm gonna stand up and show.
See, Melissa,
Don't mind my COVID hips, but
oh Lord, that's a whole nother story.
all right. So this is the No Ma'am
No, it's No Ma'am.
No Ma'am. Girl, I'm all in the After Dark. We need some After Dark t-shirts.
Yes,
But this is No Ma'am, and it has the camouflage on the arms. Really cute.
it is cute. It's real cute.
Yep. So.
And then I had one. What does this say?
I'm over 50. Shocking, isn't it? And yes, it is.
Is it shocking?
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
Made me feel good to say it's shocking. So we also have
No Ma'am Fitness.
let me show you these t-shirts too.
I'll give you the other ones. Oh, you got?
I have some.
You have one there? Okay.
So we have this, another one of the sorors, and I am a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. So we have the red and white, but we also have other colors that reflect other sororities. And then we have this camouflage. And that one, I don't have that one listed.
And that's the one that I'm wearing. And then there's also this one here, which is a nice camouflage.
That's cute too.
Yes, I love that. I love anything camouflage, animal print, whatever. But this is the No Ma'am camouflage.
So we'll have more stuff. So with the No Ma'am Fitness, that's another offshoot. So we have some of the ladies I have fallen off the wagon so hard, y'all. I was doing really well, and I have plunged. So I got to get my head right so I can get back on the wagon.
It's okay, we all have.
Oh my
I think
goodness.
a lot of us have.
I have really
No
fallen.
judgment here.
Well, I'm judging myself, but I got to get back on the wagon. But some of my friends, one of my girlfriends, Tracy, you know Tracy?
Yeah.
She has done Yes, she has done so well. So she's going to be one of our guest speakers next year. And then we're going to have another soror of mine who has agreed to talk to us about bariatric surgery. So she said it was the best thing she ever chose to do. So we have a lot lined up for 2021 in terms of bringing people from different walks of life, experiences. And if you missed our Wine Down Wednesday with Dr. Lex, the sexologist.
Dr. Lex with the sex.
Yes, she was excellent. So she's going to be back with us next year. So next year, we are looking to launch a subscriber-based business. So we're still massaging the model before we kick it off, but that's coming, so stay tuned. And we're going to have a ton of folks from different walks of life that are going to be able to share with us their experiences and their level of expertise in a variety of different fields.
Oh, awesome. Okay. That sounds great.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to it. I know a lot of us are really looking forward to 2021 because 2020 has been such a crazy year, but you know, like I said, we're all here, we've made it, it's your birthday, we're excited, we're celebrating, and you know, and ladies too, you all, if you can go down in the comment sections, or if you want to message Mari or No Ma'am, let us know what you would like to see in No Ma'am for 2021 and going forward, and
yeah, I would really like to know what type of topics you guys want to talk about. Who you might want me to solicit as a guest speaker. Are you someone that's in a space that we could benefit from?
Absolutely.
So we're going to have opportunities for businesses to host these Wine Down Wednesdays. So we can talk about your business for a minute before we launch into whatever the topic is. So we got a lot of good stuff coming soon.
Yes.
I'm excited about it. I'm just this whole 54 thing for me this year, you guys know I lost my mother this year. And so, I think that has kind of, it's one of those things where it's like this for me, because she was very sick.
Right.
And so, but my mama was my ride or die.
Right.
So, and I go through these waves of, really gone, So, I will probably have a grief specialist. Someone who's in that space. Yeah. And then I also bring in someone from the care community. I have a day job, and my day job is in hospice. And just so a little sidebar, we in the African American community, we do not, let me underline, highlight, put in a big ass circle. We do not take advantage of this primarily free service. And it's something that we haven't done culturally, and it's something that we should adjust our mindset. And if hopefully you don't have to make that choice, but if you are in a situation where your loved one has been terminally ill and they have 6 months or less based on their clinical diagnosis to be with us, and they say that you could benefit from hospice, I want to encourage you to take it. So that's something else we're going to talk about moving forward. But, my mother was a wonderful, special, crazy lady.
Yes.
And
special.
Yeah, she was something, boy.
Definitely.
So it makes me feel good just to even say that.
Yeah.
So that's it. How long have we been out here?
Out where?
Here.
We
Have we been 30 minutes yet?
Actually, we have been here exactly 30 minutes. So it is 8:30 right now.
Does anyone have any? I can't see.
Anyone have any questions?
Cameron, any questions coming through before y'all sing me happy birthday?
And you guys, it would not be an event or anything that I'm at if I didn't have a cake or something. So
I know.
see, that's the problem. That's the problem with me now. All right.
Remember when I told y'all a couple weeks ago that she is the event coordinator of I called her and I said, listen, would you help me? And she said, yes. And here we are.
Of course. All right. So again, thank you ladies so much for being here with us. Do you have another, what's next?
No, this is the last one for the year. So y'all have a wonderful and safe remainder of 2020. I love y'all and I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. I'm gonna start crying. Cause that's
No.
just the Dr. Look. I'm not gonna start crying, but I kind of feel like it, but
Look, we're at the end of the year. It's your birthday. Like I said, we're still here. We have our No Man friends out there. You're loved.
it's gonna be
There's a lot to celebrate, even at the end of such a tumultuous year. So I'm grateful for you, and I'm happy for you. And on that note, ladies, get your glasses. We're gonna wish Mari a happy birthday, and we're gonna sail up out of here. So,
I'm not gonna blow on the cake.
all right,
I'm just gonna fan it around.
all right.
It's my birthday.
Yes. Y'all gonna sing happy birthday with me? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mari. Happy birthday to you. Now you're gonna make a wish. The wish, part of her wish is 5,000 people by the end of the year. And in the year of COVID, this is how we blow out candles.